What is happening, everybody? I was looking for the camera. It's not right there. It's right there. This is the first time I've done a live stream, like forever. I think that the last time I looked earlier this week, the last time I did a live stream was March. That's a long time ago. I don't really have anything planned. I kind of just want to like get back in the swing of this. So we're just gonna like, I don't know, hang out here. I have some gameplay footage we could possibly watch in a little bit here. We'll kind of wait for people to start showing up and maybe do some things. Maybe we'll talk about World Cup. I got some cool new paintball pants. Yeah. Howdy, everyone. Corey Wilson, yo, moves to Cali. Let me know when you're heading to CEPPB. I'm assuming you moved to California and you want to know when I'm going to go to Capital Edge. I don't know. I mean, I'm at Capital Edge probably like every other weekend at this point. Somewhere in there. Please upload more frequently. Yeah, sure. I mean, there's got to be incentive. I hope doing these live streams, we're going to try to do these live streams a little bit more consistent because they're pretty easy. Anyway, we're not talking about that. You just got back into paintball after 15 years. Jared, well, welcome back. Not that much has changed, while at the same time, a lot of stuff has changed. Equipment is like, so much better. Everything sucked 15 years ago, so it's fantastic to just have equipment that always works and really works well. You know what pants I got? Andy said here in the chat, did Ryan ever... Oh, okay. Did Ryan ever send you those Field 1 pants? Nope. I did see him, though. I mean, I felt them and stuff, and they're... Pants. I mean, there are so many of these, like, jogger-style, lightweight paintball pants out. I don't like the way this chat looks. See how the names and the comments are the same color? It kind of makes it hard to differentiate that, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, there's so many of these pants that, like, are good. I mean, the Infamous make good pants. The HK pants are good. Those, new Field 1 pants are really good. There's a lot of good pant options. So, I don't know. The Field 1 pants are interesting. It's kind of cool how, on typical paintball pants, I don't know, it's a heavier kind of like strong fabric. The actual like knee material on the new Field 1 pants is kind of stretchy. It's kind of like a Kevlar stretchy material, which is, kind of interesting. That's kind of cool. I got, though, these are probably my favorite paintball pants, right there. Those are really old. The Smart Parts Chino kind of paintball pants, or the like Ross Smart Parts pants. Some of you really old guys, I think Jared, you said 15 years ago you were playing paintball. You might remember these things. What I really like about these is they're kind of just pants, right? They're legitimately just kind of like cotton pants. That is just kind of cotton. It's maybe a little bit hard to see. It's just black cotton. But what's cool, I really like these like lame knees. They're very neat. It's kind of like all cool and trendy right now to have like this kind of like 90s kind of themed stuff. But this is cool just because it's real. It's not like 90s vintage theme. It's actually like old and vintage. I really like these pants. I probably wore a pair of these for probably like 10 years. Until I legitimately started wearing a real hole in the knee. I don't know if I ever want to wear them. I kind of just want to like keep these forever though, because I'm a little worried about kind of messing them up. I really like how they're pants. They're just like normal pants. They got like a normal pant leg. They're not like teeny jogger pants like everybody's wearing now. I'm tall and I got big legs, so it's hard for me to like fit into these joggers really well. I gotta buy them in like an XL or a double X, which is crazy. The old Smart Parts Chinos are very cool. put those over there. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, all that retro stuff's back. I mean, JT's releasing a lot of stuff. JT just released their JT basketball jersey. They re-released a basketball jersey. I got one of those too. This is the... I hit the pause spacebar. I don't know what's happening there. This is like the original JT basketball jersey. They re-released this. I think you can buy these right now. I don't really know where you can buy these, but JT put on the Instagram the other day, at least, pictures of the new versions of this. Whether it's going to be this good a quality, I highly doubt. I mean, this is like, you know, old school, like stitched. I have face tracking on. Old school, like, that's actually like a stitching jersey. So it's actually kind of cool. I've worn this quite a lot playing in this. I don't know why we're pulling out all this old stuff. But yeah. They're really cool. I mean, it's kind of an odd time of year to release a sleeveless jersey heading into November. They're really nice to play in the summertime. I mean, you can put like, you know, you could wear a short sleeve and you could put that like basketball jersey on. It adds just a little bit more like protectiveness, we'll say. I'm gonna go over here real fast. I'm making sure this is working. I'm not doing one of these in so long. It's like, hope everything works. Someone's with a broken heart in Iran. Yeah. Okay, what else we got around here? I don't know. Something that I kind of would like help with, if anyone wants to partake. Over in the Paintball Ruined My Life Facebook group, you can kind of just search Paintball Ruined My Life group on Facebook, I guess, and it'll come up. Or there's actually a link in the description of this video. There's one thing, a link to the Facebook group in the description. Over in the Facebook group, there is currently an LV2 raffle taking place. There's probably like, 20 tickets or so left. They're $20 each. And, yeah, you could win yourself this brand new, I played with it once, maybe twice, 3 times. It's pretty much new. Let's see how many shots are on it. There are 1,578 shots on this. Yeah, and you guys partaking in those raffles is really the only reason I can buy these guns and make videos on them. So. There's a link in the description. Go to the Facebook group. Buy yourself a raffle ticket and, win a freaking LV2 for $20. It's $20. Brandon! Oh, man. I haven't done these live streams in so long. I'm so ill-prepared. Brandon, I appreciate that so much. Corey Wilson with the dick emojis. Brandon, ooh, look at that. It looks all crazy because your name's so long. I appreciate that. Live streams, yeah, I'd like to... See, I don't like that either. The little, doodad right there. I gotta fix that, too. Brandon, I appreciate it. What's the Facebook group? The Paintball Ruined My Life Facebook group. It should be fairly easy to find. Or there's... Yeah, just go to the description of this, and there's a link, and... There's a whole post about what to do. You just got to send me $20 in PayPal. It's pretty easy. Tim says, uncapped semi, 300 feet per second. Yeah, well, we still play at 300. I mean, you can shoot 299. I mean, 399 is not, or 300 is not that close. Or, I should say, 299 is not that far off. Uncapped, though, I don't know. I don't find the point of it. I'm not a fan of it. Well... We do have some... I did play last weekend. I played last weekend with the eMech. I got software booting up. Let's hope stuff doesn't go haywire. We could watch some gameplay footage. I have like 45 minutes of gameplay footage. I don't really know what happens in that gameplay. I kind of just like... I don't know. I kind of just like put it up. Man, this stuff's like... Not put it up. I kind of just like cropped all the footage to put all the footage together, and I haven't really like edited or watched it back. We could do that. I can commentate over my gameplay footage. I really want like... It's not working. What do you think of the MCS lock bolt barrel adapter? I don't know. I think that most of all of that RAP4 or that Modern Combat Solutions products are not really that good. I mean, to be fair, I haven't touched one in probably like 4 or 5 years, any of that RAP4 MCS stuff. But it hadn't been good for 20 years before that, so I can't imagine it's all that much better. And I don't even know, honestly, what the lock bolt barrel adapter is. But everything they make's pretty bad. So I wouldn't buy it. Have you seen the new HK and JT loaders? Yeah, the HK loader looks cool. I mean, I saw pictures a few weeks ago of it, and I haven't really looked too much into the internals. It definitely kind of reminds me of the Bunker King Control. It kind of looks like it has a very... I gotta like get this not to focus on my face. Looks like it has a very similar rear latching system to that thing. So that might be kind of cool. You can kind of see like the... What's going on right there? You guys see that? Like, what am I looking at? What is that like? Oh, it's a glare. Yeah, so HK making a hopper, I think it's good. I mean, I think that, you know, us having like, you know, more options is always good. So now you got, you know, the Virtue hoppers and an HK hopper. So we'll see. The JT one just looks like a cheap hopper, so. Ponage PB. That's something about firearm policy. Brad, don't you wish YouTube wasn't so hard on paintball firearms policy for YouTube? I guess, you know, but I'd be just as harsh as them. You know, if you owned YouTube, you probably wouldn't. Most people don't care about paintball. I don't think YouTube does care about paintball. But what happens is paintball gets mistaken for real, you know, guns and firearms all the time. And if I owned YouTube, I wouldn't want gun stuff on there either. You know, like, why would you? Just, who cares? Just get it off there. I don't even want to deal with it. You know, so I totally get why they don't want to monetize or whatever on, like, you know, violent or firearm stuff. Because if you were Coca-Cola or, you know, Chevy or whoever is advertising on YouTube, you might not want to advertise against like an AR-15 video, you know? So it makes sense that they don't have or they don't want like that stuff on there. Trust me, a lot of videos on this channel get like in trouble because they think that, you know, paintball guns are real firearms. But I think sometimes when they find out that like that it's not a real firearm or it's not even a fake firearm, it's a paintball gun, they're okay with that. It's just that the algorithm machine learning stuff is catching the paintball stuff and thinking it's a real gun. Yeah, for sure. I totally wish it wasn't involved either. I wish it was its own separate thing. It's just so hard, right? I mean, we're shooting guns, you know? It's like, it's never going to be that separate because from people on the outside, we're shooting guns at each other, you know? It's kind of like the, you know, getting paintball huge on TV and stuff. And it's like, yeah, well, we shoot each other. You know, it's like, I don't know. Corey, I appreciate it, sir. It's very much appreciated. They $2. Yeah, so paintball and real guns, I don't know. Let's just watch gameplay footage. I don't know what's going on. Can you guys hear the birds in the background? That's so pretty. Okay. So, I think if we go here... Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Heck yeah, let's see. So this is Capital Edge Paintball Park. Real early in the morning. I think it was like... No, it's not that early. It was just cloudy that day. And I'm using an E-mech.
The first dude, this dude shoots this dude. Another dude shoots another dude.
I had your whole arm and I called around.
E-mech?
I was like, damn, man. I didn't know where you were shooting it. Well, I called back around the tip of the snake. Oh, where are you always stoned?
Last time I played with you on this field, you dry fired.
I did.
You were like, tuck, 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 tuck. And I was like, oh, it needs dry firing. Yeah.
Well, a bunch of guys right on. What color is this thing?
How do I tell if this thing's working or not? Oh, there we go.
We got a lot.
Tell me in the chat. I think this is like...
Well, they're
not
good.
working.
What? That's fine. Oh, you guys quitters?
YouTube? Okay, this is telling me something weird. This is like, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth playback. I wonder if I could, like... I don't know. We'll try again.
Like, that was me. That was me, man.
Shot the first dude, this dude shoots this dude.
It is definitely choppy, for sure. I know, I'm trying to, like, figure it
I
out.
called around.
I'm, like, doing so much stuff on my computer.
Well, I called back around.
And OBS was not
Oh, where are you always stoned?
this bad.
Last time I played with you on this field, you dry fired.
I did.
You were like, tuck, 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 tuck. And I was like, oh, it needs dry firing. Yeah.
Well, a bunch of guys right on. What color is this thing?
How do I tell if this thing's working or not? Oh, there we go.
We got a lot.
I don't know.
14. Hey.
Well, they're good. What? That's fine.
Well, that's wacky. Well, it just like kills the like playback. It just like crushes everything. So I don't know. Maybe we won't watch gameplay footage. Yeah, I was already trying to do the resolution deal. The problem is that like I don't know if I can like change a bunch of settings and necessarily decrease quality while we're doing this. Let's just change that. Let's change that. Let's just hit OK and see if it changes anything. Okay, we're going to try it again.
Oh, you guys quitters? I like this side.
That side just won. They have 10 and they have 12.
We're good. It's fine.
Although I think it whacked out again.
I'm going to go. I know. It looks like we're all going to go to the... We're flanking them on the right.
Alright, well, I don't know, guys. Guy, let's try this. We're going to go over here. And we're going to open up the video in... I was thinking about trying it this way. The problem I don't like about this is I don't have this monitor really set up for it to work this way. I love this like live troubleshooting stuff. It's never really that fun to watch. The problem is we're like, oh, I guess it's not that bad. See, this is VLC playing in a separate window. I don't know what this is going to do. Let's try it and see how it goes. I don't know. We're playing audio. Just let me know how bad it's messing up in the chat. If it's messing up.
Last time I played with you on this field, you dry fired.
Right.
So you were like, tuck, 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 tuck. And
just let me know how bad it messes up.
Yeah.
I said that in the chat, but maybe it's just the. I don't know.
How do I tell if this thing's working or not? Oh, there we go.
We got a lot. Thank you, sir. 14. Hey.
Well, they're good. What? That's fine. Oh, you guys quitters? I like this side.
That side is one.
This was the first game that I played. They already played another game over
We're
on the
good,
other
it's
side.
fine.
This is like the first set that I played.
I'm gonna go. I don't know. It looks like we're all gonna go to the. We're flanking them on the right. One guy's going that side. I don't know.
Man,
there's a lot of paint on this.
I don't know, guys. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know what the heck. It's like this would have worked a couple days ago, but I feel like VLC like updated, and like it's just everything's gotten so weird. Well, I don't know. Whatever. We will not do that because that obviously is not going to work. Well. Mr. Mad, that's very possible. Let's try that. Might as well. Let's go back over... I liked this version of the playback, but let's take that off. Let's see. You might have solved it. You might have helped solved it for us. I don't know, maybe not.
Shut the first
Let me know if we have problems, because it's hard for me to, in my Windows, everything like plays fine, and I don't really get any notification or signal that stuff's weird. But the CPU load is...
Last time I played with you on this field, you dry fired.
I did.
You were like, and I was like, oh, it needs firing. Yeah.
Still not. This was also a problem that, like, VLC had before, and like I was able to make it work, but like, I don't know. I am unsure. Anyway, who's got paintball questions? Now everyone's like, the audio is super messed up. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I have like... Nah, audio should be okay. What are you guys talking about? I don't know. Anyway. What are my PC specs? This is not a PC. This is a Mac Mini. Yeah. But I swear it's like, I've had these problems with like video playback before, and it freaking worked before. So it worked like last time I did this. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, where can I get the LTR tray for the inside? I don't know. The whole entire internals? I mean, you might have to call Dye to get, like, everything. If you need, like, all the internals. I mean, honestly, a lot of those parts are kind of expensive, though. You might be able to just buy an entire used hopper or something like that. You could maybe just buy a broken rotor, and you might be able to just, you know, plop out the internals and swap some stuff around. Did you see the new Planet Eclipse marker? Just those little spy shots. I mean, I don't really know anything. But every time we kind of guess on these things, everyone's kind of right. You know, when we saw like the LV1, we knew it was a new Ego. And they had like spy shots of it. When we saw the CS2, we knew it was like a new spool valve gun. They did it with the G-Tech, I think. The 170R, and every time they've done that, we kind of know, you know, what's going to happen. We kind of like anticipate or can kind of tell what like guns are going to come out. I just got an idea for this video playback. We kind of, every time we see these guns like wrapped up or like taped up, we kind of know. Everyone's like, oh, that's what it is. And most of the time, everyone's right. So everyone thinks it's the CS3. So it's probably a CS3. You know, it sure does look like it. I personally think that Planet Eclipse are going to come out with 3 new products at World Cup. I think that you are going to see a CS3. And you're going to see 2 other things. I don't know what they're going to be. I kind of think we might see like a mask or a hopper from them, honestly. I'm not sure though. I think that if they would have released a mask or a hopper, we'd probably have seen it already like in like testing or, you know, something like that. So it's possible they will not be doing that hopper mask release thing, but they may. I'm doing like 8 things at a time. They may be, you know, something else. They may, but it definitely sounds like they're going to release, or it definitely looks like, you know, we're going to see a CS3, which is cool, you know. I think that, you know, when this LV2 came out, I don't know where I put it. Where is it? Oh. When the LV2 came out, you know, it was like we were maybe not disappointed, but like, you know, there's some stuff on here that just kind of feels a little bit older. You know, this thing still has wired eyes. What else did I just think felt old? The inside of the boards, there's just a lot of wires and a lot going on inside there. So maybe with this CS3, we'll see even more crazy new updated stuff. Definitely more and more modern, hopefully, than the LV2. But maybe some more like cool stuff that the CS2 doesn't have. What? I don't know. I am not sure. What was I going to try really fast? Oh yeah, I was going to try to like play this video again. So bear with me again. We're doing this. I want to like figure out what's going on. I forgot that I was recording this live stream and streaming it. So maybe just taking off
Shot the first dude.
recording
This dude.
will help quite a bit.
Dude shoots another
So
dude.
we're going to try to
had your whole arm and I called around.
play this
I was like,
again.
damn, man. I didn't know where you were shooting it. Well, I called back around the tip of the snake.
Let me know if it's weird or not.
Last time I played with you on this field, you dry fired.
I did.
You were like, tuck, 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 tuck. And I was like, oh, it needs dry firing. Yeah.
It might be a little bit better. It looks like that playback's
How do
better.
I tell if this thing's working or not?
Maybe not.
Oh, there we go.
We got a lot.
Nope.
But 14.
Okay. We won't do that anymore. It's done. It's over. It's broken. I'll figure it out later. That's kind of disappointing. I really kind of want to watch that. Oh well. Yeah. It's a little better. I don't know what's going on. Like, this is not normal. OBS like is like almost maxing out my CPU, whereas like I don't know. Previously, like last time I used this, it would have been at like 20%, and it's at like freaking 70. Yeah, the audio was me. I had like 2 things weirding out there. I don't know. It's not like the gameplay footage is that exciting. One of the things that I was thinking about the other day is that I kind of prefer, I think that I prefer playing these like bigger 10-man games, you know, and these big, huge 10-man matches that are like, you know, 15 minutes long. 15 minutes is a long time. Maybe it's like 7 minutes or 10 minutes long. You know, all of that like time that goes by, if you're alive in that match, I'm like reading comments and trying to talk. If you're in that match that's, you know, 7 or 8 minutes long, it's really exciting, you know, when it comes down to that last like 10 seconds and like there's a bunch of stuff happening and like, all of that like build up and anticipation kind of stops at the end. So you get this big build up and like, it's all over. Whereas the speedball matches, you know, they're like 30 seconds a minute long. So you don't get as much of that like anticipation and like excitement. You know, you're sitting in the 50 bunker for like 5 minutes. You know, you're just waiting there, waiting to get bunkered. So I don't know. I think that I have more fun in these, you know, big, long, huge 10-man games, or, you know, big 15 on the hyperball field, or a long woods ball match. If you get really good people, those matches and those games can be really fun. But one of the problems is that they're so long. Watching it, you know, in video, or me trying to like get gameplay footage of that stuff, it's super boring. It's like, okay, you're just sitting there looking this way for 4 minutes and like no one's really shooting at you and nothing's really happening. But, you know, in that moment, like when you're actually playing, it's intense because you're just sitting there waiting and like anyone can bunker you. You know, I feel like I get bunkered or like anything could happen. So in the game, it's really fun. But watching that gameplay footage back, it's just kind of boring. Whereas the speedball stuff, it's like so quick and actiony that like the gameplay footage is fun to watch, and maybe, you know, watching the footage is fun to watch, but playing it, I don't know if it's as fun. You know, I thought about like movies are a good way to say that. You could think about action movies kind of like speedball games, right? You know, these action movies just have like quick hits of things. Like, you know, an action scene, you get gunfight really fast and then it's over. Whereas, you know, like a thriller, you get all this like anticipation and then something happens. You know, think about Jaws. It's like, doo-doo, doo-doo. It's like you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And then it happens. That's much more exciting to me. And I kind of feel that like the hyperball, you know, or the 10-man stuff is kind of like that drama. It's that slower pace, but at the end, it's way more exciting than the speedball games. I was thinking about that last night. I could be completely wrong. Satarium, I think so. Saturania. Oh, God, I went by slow ball. That's slow ball. Yeah. Drones that followed players would be cool, but that just drops your cover for sure. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, at the pro, I think if we're playing like professional division, right, then who cares? I mean, if it's pro, we should probably go for like the best coverage and the best way to show that, because the whole point of that professional division is for entertainment and for it to be exciting about paintball. It's not so much about like who the best player is. It's just about like, you know, making it fun to watch. So using drones and like those overhead cams for sure give positions away. But at the same time, you know, it can make it more fun to watch. The players might not like it, you know, but the people that are paying to watch, they might find it a little bit more entertaining. Plus drones are weird, you know, like you kind of have to have a pilot. All the tracking stuff, it works well. It doesn't work well for like quick movement. You know, it can track you fine, but then like as soon as you go like this, the drone's like, oh, whoa, you went this way. So it's like this big weird like laggy thing. So like you really have to have like a pilot or like a camera operator on the drones too, which isn't bad. It's just, you know, more people and more stuff or whatever. But some of the drone shots are really cool. We talked about getting a drone to try to like film some paintball videos stuff a little bit, but I don't know. I don't really know what I would necessarily do with the thing. Yeah. I don't know. I got a lot of other things we could do first. So one thing is kind of weird. The stream elements thing is not like... The stream elements working? I don't know what's going on. Oh, where we go. Colon, what's something you think in the future will change paintball? God, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What's the things that have changed the paintball the most? I think that electronic guns are probably the biggest thing that's like changed paintball. Ooh, there's Nick. With something about with your new DSR Plus mech frame that ships next week. Something, I don't know. I those new mechanical frames are interesting. I'm not sure if making it electric makes any sense though, but it's cool that the timer is on there. Biggest things that could affect paintball in the future? I don't know. I think electric guns are probably the biggest thing that we've seen change so far. I mean, I think Planet Eclipse making the EMech and actually getting a very, very good rental product in the hands of new players is actually a really big deal. You know, because when I started playing paintball, we got like shitty spiders and like Titmans that sometimes didn't work. They broke paint, they were loud. Whereas these new guns, these EMechs are just super reliable and they work really well. So I think maybe that's a big deal. But I don't know what new. I mean, maybe making paint like $10 a case. But that's such a hard thing to do that, like, I don't know. I don't think paint's going to ever get cheaper. I don't think paintball will ever get cheaper. So I don't know. I don't know what the next big change would be. I don't know. The economy, YouTube. John, what do you mean? I was going to say that YouTube, or not YouTube, but the internet is probably the biggest thing to ever happen to paintball. It probably is. I mean, if it weren't for the internet, I probably wouldn't play, so. Cheap paint, you know, I already don't think that paintball, I don't think that, like, I think that if we made paintballs, you know, airsoft price, you know, where you get like 4,000 BBs for $10, that would be cool. That's never going to happen. I think that paintball right now, I mean, where you can get, like, I go to the paintball field and it's like $70 or $75 to play all day with entry. And like, I don't know. I mean, is that really that crazy? I mean, when I was like 18, you know, 17 years old, I was like, oh, I'm going to have $80 every day to play. Like, that's a lot of money. But like, as, you know, I get older, it's kind of relative, you know, like everything's kind of expensive. I mean, nothing is really that cheap. And $100 if you're going to play all day long, I don't know if it's that bad. Anyway, which would you prefer, the Ether 3 or the Empire 6 1.5? Well, I think that the Ether 3 is probably the better choice, right? I think it's probably, it's not probably, quality is certainly better. I think that the ergonomics, like in the hands, most people are probably going to like the way that gun feels more. It's definitely more reliable, which is kind of that quality thing. Probably shoots fairly similar, but I think the most important thing when buying paintball guns ever, you know, or anything, is just it's got to be reliable. So even if the Empire 6 is cheaper and shoots better and all these things, there's no question that that Ether 3 is going to be considerably more reliable, I think. You know, in the long run, it's just going to be a better working paintball gun. So I think the Ether 3 is probably the best paintball gun you can buy right now, really. I mean, at that price, at that like $550 it is, there's nothing better, you know. Someone said Freddy was like something to CS2. The Ether 3 is scary how close it shoots to the CS2. For sure. And that CS2 is like 3 times as much money. 3 times, not 4 times. So I'd go Ether 3, but I really like the Empire 6. I really like it. So, I don't know. I personally might choose the Empire 6. But I know going into it that it's not going to be as reliable. It's probably not going to work as well. Yeah. But I kind of like the 6. That doesn't mean that the Empire 6s are unreliable. I mean, they're still one of the better shooting guns. I really liked the Axe before, and I like the Minis. All those guns are really good. I don't know, I just think that you know, Gamma Core, E-Tech, ETHA platform is certainly better. Tom says, paintball had a chance to get cheaper in the mid-2000s. when it was at the peak popularity-wise, I don't see it returning to that anytime soon. Yeah, probably not. I mean, I don't know. I think paintball is bigger now, actually. Which is weird. There's probably more people playing now, but the like hype train and like weirdness is not there. Do you do anything outside of YouTube and paintball for work? Yeah, definitely. Help you pay. I do other programming internet stuff, but I'm probably gonna stop all that and do something else. I don't know. This, I guess. I don't know. I like these really long comments. Endless progression. Can you have endless progression? Does progress have to stop? I don't know. In 2005, it was $150 to $200 for a full day with rental, air, and paint in Seattle. If it's $100 now, then it's way better. Yeah, it truly matters where you play, honestly. I mean, like, that's why I was like, when I go play, it's like, you know, $80, $75, something like that. But there's some people that are paying just $100 for a case of paint in some places, and then they got to pay like $30 for entry or something. So it could be $150, we'll say, but it's definitely, I would say, cheaper than it was in 2005. Probably for the average player, but not all that much. Because, man, I could get paint for $20 in 2005. $20, and it really wasn't that bad. I can't get paint for $20. There's not anyone you can buy paint for $20. Like, that's how much we could get it from the manufacturers for. There's no one you could call now. You can't call GI or Valken or Core or APX, which is, I guess, Valken now. But none of those companies, right? They don't have paint for $20 anymore. I mean, maybe you could get paint, but it'd be all broken and it wouldn't really be usable, so. So, Jared, $100 a case, $30 for entry. Yeah. And it's going to suck when you see paint for like, $40 on Amazon, or you see it for $40 on ANS or something like that, when you pay $100 to paintball field. But yeah, hopefully for $100 you're not getting, something that's $40. You're not getting like One Star or like Infinity or Rec Sport or something like that. You're getting, at least a 4-star equivalent, or, something good. And it is kind of weird, they charge like $100 for paint but $30 for entry, when like if they charge $90 and $40, it'd be the same, and like people probably wouldn't complain as much. Colin, I appreciate it, sir. I like your name. I was almost Cole. Coal. Almost. Freddy. My local field, 75 a case, 25 for entry. Yeah, I think here, let's find out. Let's pop over to our browser tab. This is actually set up not to work like this. This is Capital Edge Paintball. Whoa, gosh, I cannot type on this new keyboard. Paintball. Capital Edge Paintball Park. So this is the place that I play paintball. Pricing $70. Yeah, so they have $70 self-equip special. So it's, you get one person and a box of paint. Unlimited paint. Unlimited air. You don't get unlimited paint. That'd be kind of cool. Self-equipped admission. That's the one I normally just do, because I go get my paint at the paintball store. I get that one. It does not include... Wait, what? I don't know about that. That's weird. I think that they probably need to change this, because it definitely includes compressed air. That's kind of odd. Field paint only. Someone said something. The reason that, like, I think that we experience, you know, this pricing is because, you know, at least here, there's, you know, a lot of paintball fields. That's close to where I live, guys. Actually, you're looking at my house. What the hell is that? Oh, it's that paintball store. So this is, you know, paintball fields around here. I mean, we got, you know, Capital Edge. There's Davis Paint. Oh, sorry. There's Davis Paintball. There's Midway. There's Body Shots. I don't know what that is even. There's a Bend Ballistic Paintball out at Travis Air Force Base. There's Fairfield Extreme. There's Jungle. There's Playland. Antioch's down there. We got American Canyon. Or no, American Paintball Park. This is freaking Extreme. Lots of paintball fields. So one of the reasons that, you know, pricing is probably, you know, fairly inexpensive at places like this, like Capital Edge, because of that, you know, they competition. Whereas, like, you know, some people, you're out in the middle of nowhere, like kind of like Capital Edge is, but they're building all these houses there, which is crazy. Yeah, I mean, Capital Edge has all these other paintball fields, so there's so much competition. They're just trying to be, you know, competitive pricing wise. Whereas, you know, you got a field in Iowa or something like that. You know, there's just not a lot of other fields around, so they can charge, you know, $150. But I don't think it's. I mean, you're also supporting, like, you know, a something you like. You know, you're supporting a small industry, and that money definitely goes. Look at all these pictures. Let's see if we can find some really old ones. I got a fan blowing on me, and it is cold. Got the air conditioner on. I don't ever even have the air conditioner on, but I had to shut the windows for this. I don't even know what I was talking about. Yeah, you're spending, you know, $200, which is a lot of money. I mean, that's a lot of money, but at least it's going toward, you know, something you like. You know, it's your hobby. It's, you know, a small business. You know, it's not going in to some stockholder, you know, or friggin' brokerage firm account. I don't know. You know, it's going, you know, directly to, you know, paintball people. Look at that one. It's Anthony and Josh Hallberg. This is an old one, 2018. Anyway. Yep, paintball fields. I really wish this freaking gameplay thing would work. Oh well, that's kind of disappointing. I used to go play at Davis Paintball all the time. They're down the street from Capital Edge, kind of. They're over here. There's Davis. This is Davis Paintball. Davis Paintball is not as nice as Capital Edge Paintball Park. Davis Paintball is next to a go-kart track, too. It's kind of cool. You can go watch go-karts and stuff. And one of these spots, I think that I'm pretty sure this right here is where the county does bomb disposal and, like, bomb testing. Anyway, interesting stuff. Getting all kinds of lag. I don't get it. Are we even live anymore? I don't even know what's happening. I think I'm like lagged out completely. What is going on? Maybe if I turn Wi-Fi on too, we'll be like triply connected to a lot of stuff. I don't freaking know. Say what you want. You can hear me. I don't get what's happening. Like it's just going crazy. Like, I don't know. Who knows if we're back? I just restarted it. I don't get what's happening. Now I'm coming back. Who knows? Well, what are you guys talking about in here? Gee whiz. Freaking chat's working. Get off McDonald's Wi-Fi. I am on a wired Ethernet connection. So I don't quite understand. I don't know. It's really OBS. It's the streaming software that's causing some problems. It's using way too much processor. Hold on, I'm gonna. All right, are we back? I think we're back. Chrome can eat a lot of processing power. That is true. That's why I don't have Chrome on. I have, what am I using here? I'm using the Brave browser. The Brave browser is a little bit lighter, and then I have Firefox over here. So we are outputting at 720p currently. We're at about half of the processor power, so I might go back and try to watch. We might try to watch this gameplay again. Hey, why does Capital Edge hate professional paintball and paintball in general so much? I don't think they do. They literally have a professional paintball team. So Dynasty, Impact, DMG, the Ironmen, Russian Legion, Infamous, I mean, all those teams practice at that paintball field. So I would probably wager that out of all the paintball fields, they probably don't dislike the professional paintball teams, or they probably wouldn't have them there. And how would they dislike paintball? I mean, why would you own a business? That's crazy. Looks like Murr is mad. Their hosting of the Golden State Open was embarrassing and atrocious. What happened? Explain. Why was it atrocious? I mean, it's not like too exciting, you know. I mean, it is one of the like feeder things. It just felt to me. I mean, I went to the thing, you know, and it felt like the WCPPL. It felt just like a normal kind of day. It didn't really feel so much like, you know, it didn't feel like the NXL, but it's kind of not supposed to be. It's kind of one of the reasons they have like those lower divisions or whatever. Their fields have concrete. No, they don't. They don't have concrete under them. I mean, I helped build it, so I can certainly tell you there's no concrete under there. Okay. What do you mean by that? I mean, I don't know. They definitely don't have concrete, but I don't. What do you mean? I don't understand. They refuse to create a clean and a professional environment. What's that mean? Okay. Well, why was it atrocious? I mean, I don't understand. Okay, I want to try. So we are. I really do want to try to like see if we can watch this gameplay footage. curious what's gonna happen now.
Like, that was me. There's that guy. That was me, man.
Shot the first dude. This dude
We're outputting such a lower
Another dude shoots another dude.
I had
whatever
your whole arm
that-
when I called around. Did you? I was like, damn, man. I didn't know where you were shooting at. Well, I called back around the tip of the snake.
Let me know how bad this looks. We're getting like all choppy.
Last time I played with you on this field, you dry fired.
I did.
You were like, "Tut, tut, 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 tut," and I was like, oh, it needs dry firing. Yeah.
Okay, I'm a liar. They have concrete under the field at Capital Village Paintball Park.
How do I tell if this thing's working or not? Oh, there we go.
We got a lot.
You know what's funny though, is that like a lot of places have concrete under the field.
Well, they're good. What?
You're not
That's
concrete,
fine.
it's more like
you guys
asphalt.
quitters? I like this side.
That side just won. They have 10 and they have 12.
We're good. It's fine.
It's a little delayed.
I'm gonna go. I don't know. It looks like we're all gonna go to the. We're flanking them on the right.
Weird.
Well, that guy, one guy's going that side. I don't know. There's a lot of paint on this.
Let's look for the concrete.
I brought cleats, but they're too small.
I don't know where you
I put them on at home, and I was like, "Sounds good." And got here, and I was like, "Jesus."
How's like the audio sound from like the gameplay playback? Does that sound okay? And like, can you hear me talking right here?
I don't know. I'm gonna shoot and then go somewhere. That's kind of how it always tends to work. There were a lot of guys shooting at him. Back right, snake one! Is it 50 or 2?
I definitely have sandals on, 100%. See how good this footage looks though? See how like this looks really good when it's on my barrel? It's because like you're not looking through anything. It's literally a camera mounted on my barrel. But then if it goes back to like the other view, it's actually looking through a lens in my mask. So it's kind of like wacky. It doesn't look as good. I mean, like that right there. You can see it's a little bit of a blur to it. And that's just like way better. Really, the problem with me and cameras is I'd like to put it up here and like so it's clear, but I'm so tall that like it just looks wacky. So it's really hard to like get that camera to work well. GoPro do have the new like GoPro 11 Mini that I want to try. It's a lot like
back center, and I think 50
smaller than the regular GoPro, but it's still much larger than the GoPro
I don't know.
Session. Marco,
Snake somewhere for sure.
I don't know. I am using
It's far. I don't know
EMEC,
where.
Planet Eclipse EMEC, and yeah, I think I got my Spire. I wanted to go bunker this guy real bad. Oh,
50 for sure. 50 for sure.
Spray off something.
Hey Eric, can you shoot the 50 snake? Man, I kind of want to go bunker the 50 guy, but there's a back center. Back center, back center.
Person, you can keep posting about complaining. I'm not gonna talk to you.
Whoa,
anymore.
my mirror.
Sorry.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? These games are so long.
They're really
just
protecting the snake guy, so
they're just like really intense and really long. And plus, you know, a lot of these people we're playing with everyone's pretty good. So everyone's like experienced and kind of knows what to do and all kinds of stuff. So man, there's a
a lot of people shooting at me.
Why is this window open?
All right.
This like whole time, all I did was really want to go bunker the 50 guy. Like, all I really want to do. But then there's like my mirror shooting at me, and then like there's a back center guy shooting at me.
Okay, I still think the 50 snake. He knows you're there. He knows you're there. Center 50 box for sure. Back center.
These games are super long. It's not the most exciting to watch. But I was like, I don't know. So I don't even know. Let's like, I feel like, oh gosh, something happened actually. I think that I like, yeah, there we go. I don't really remember this game. Oh yeah, I got shot. I don't even know who shot me.
Dude. That was crazy.
Games are so long.
Someone should get in the tire. Can we climb up that and get in the tire? It's fucking, now I want to do it. I was like, dang. I'll get bunkered at, and they're like.
I did ask you why the field was atrocious, but I don't know. I'm not aware of any concrete there, so I can't. I'm not going to argue with it. I mean, I've been there hundreds of times, literally hundreds of times, and I've not found any concrete under the turf. You know, I helped build two of those fields. Like literally, I built two of them. I could tell you what materials are all underneath it. So I mean, it's very possible there's a little spot where you found a rock or something, but there are no big concrete slabs underneath the field. I don't know.
There's a guy right shooting you right to the crack, Eric.
I mean, I'm with you on paintball fields.
He's like right in front of you.
Like, the tournaments are not the greatest quality. I mean, sure. I don't know. If you're professional, you should talk to, someone about that.
I got you.
Oh, this was crazy. Did I already get bounced in the mask? I get bounced in the lens in this.
Is the snake
game.
On the right side?
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Triple tires. Center 30, snake 50.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's shooting right at me.
Center 30. I can shoot him from above you. Center 30, snake 50.
Yeah, I'm getting like.
Hey, Dad, what do you got?
You said peel up the edge on the hyperball field. There's 3 hyperball fields.
I think I just got bounced in the mask.
No way.
I don't know which one.
Did I get hit? Yeah. Nope. I have no idea where it even came from. It just like hit me. I don't even know.
Hey, Dorito 30! Dorito 30! Hey, Dorito 50!
Okay, I'll ask a rep. Okay.
Snake 50!
Unless there's a guy shooting through a crack. I don't even know what to do here.
It is hard.
I don't like these round bunkers.
50!
Well, we'll watch. There's snake side hyperball footage on here. When we get to the concrete spot, you can tell me to stop. So then I'll know exactly where it's at. I'll find it.
I don't even know. I don't know what.
I know the properties. I'm curious.
For sure. There's still that triple thing. Whoa! Snake moved. Someone moved on the right side.
Good kill. Good kill. Snake 50.
Games are so long though. Well, it's like these hyperball, that gun sounds cool behind me though. Like these hyperball fields, or these like big 10-man whatever games are so long.
Oh, he's on our side, Brad.
Yeah. I can't see shit though.
Watch that corner though. Corner of the tires. He might pop up on you.
I can't see where he moved. Or
Center's full right in front of us too.
I think that the barrel is like loose or some shit.
It feels really weird with all that like leveraging down like on
anything.
The tire. The tire like makes it feel like the gun's bending. It's weird.
Hey, our snake still.
Hey! Dorito 50! Left, Dorito 50! Hey, the snake side's full, 40.
I don't even know really what the snake is, or I think it's the second time I've played this field. I never really liked these spools. I hate the spools how they're like curved in the bottom. It's just kind of annoying. I hate
don't
these
know
big
what's
tires.
happening.
It's just really hard to kind of like play these.
Hey, the guy from the triple
bunkers.
on the snake side just got shot.
Kill the snake 50. Dorito 50. Dorito.
Hey, there's still somebody far on the right side.
A pointer, like I could like.
There's still someone far over here. I don't know where though. I have no idea. I can't really see it.
There's a guy like far over there. That spool's blocking it.
Snake 50. Snake 50 triple jump.
Well, the audio. I switched the microphones on that one too on accident. Oh, see, we're back.
I just shot a guy in the neck on the sideline.
I forgot about this.
I like literally one ball over.
This was hilarious to me.
Guy in the neck.
So right here, I was just trying to like see if I could like, if the guy came around, I could shoot. I could one ball.
I just shot a guy in the neck on the sideline on accident.
I shot that guy in the neck.
Though I have no idea. I can't really see it.
Center 40 on the snake side. Center 50. Snake 50. Snake 50 triple jump.
Everyone like. Here it is. Boom! Right in the neck. See, they're all walking.
I just shot a guy in the neck on the sideline on accident. I like literally one ball over there and shot him right in the neck on accident. Everyone's like, whoa!
It was so funny to me in real time.
That's funny.
I was just making sure I could like shoot if he came running. I was like, okay, he's right there. And I was like,
dude, I don't know what to do.
So funny. I was dying of it. Eric and I were laughing about that afterwards. It was funny.
I think, I don't even know. I don't know.
You guys are great. Technically, Capital Edge is in Sacramento. It's the only field technically in Sacramento. It's true. Fairfield, you can go to Fairfield. I mean, if you don't like Capital Edge, Fairfield Extreme has some really good competition. I mean, that's where all the Bay Area teams play.
He's moving on the right side. We have
I mean, even
on the
Davis
right side
Paintball.
For sure, guys.
I mean, tons of Bay Area teams are always at Capital Edge and Davis. I mean, most of those teams are probably better than the DMG teams, personally. I think so. See, I tried to go bunker like this guy, but I didn't know. Like, I didn't know you could, like, or I didn't know there was a spool on the other side of this thing. Watch him run around. I'm like, oh, God. Eventually, I like.
Hey, Eric, I'm right in front of you to the right.
Dude, the fields are not that further away. I mean, Davis and Capital Edge are literally like 15 minutes apart. I mean, right? All you gotta do is go to Watt, get on 50, and then just go to Davis. It takes like 20 minutes. It's not that much further away.
Where?
I mean, there's people in this chat who probably drive 3 hours to play paintball. You know? That's crazy.
I can hear him shooting. I can hear it somewhere there. For sure, I can hear it. I don't know where.
Well, I don't know
I think he is right in front of us.
I don't know if that counts as a bunker mode.
He's right in front of you. Look at the ref.
Whoop. I mean, it's space bar. See, like right there. I didn't know that spool was there. I expect to see a guy right there. And I was like, ah! I didn't know what to do. I was just like, oh shit. Luckily, though, I ended up like coming around and actually traded with that guy, so we shot each other.
I didn't know that spool was there.
It surprised me.
Dang. Oh well.
Hello.
I don't even know what it looked like on the other side of that.
I have no idea.
I really didn't think that white spool was there. How much?
Okay, here's the hyper field, or the 10-man field for you. Where's the concrete?
Looks like poop.
Are you saying it's like somewhere? You're saying it's somewhere in the snake corner, right? I don't know.
Everybody always goes snake side.
There's like a bunch of dirt, you know. I don't know why they put the field straight on slabs of concrete, though.
Oh, you did hit it. You hit it.
It's an hour from Capital Esha Davis? No, it's not. No, it's not. Maybe right now at 3:30 in the afternoon.
Oh,
But you're not going to drive there at 3:30 on Friday, are you?
I think
Go
you
there
might
at
have
like,
hit it.
if you
hit
left
it.
Capital
It's
Edge,
right there. It's that
I've
one.
driven from Capital
that
Edge
right
to
there,
Davis
yeah.
in the afternoon. Before.
Oh, you
Not in the
definitely
afternoon,
shot
but
it.
in the morning.
Ready?
I used to be able to do it like every time almost. I can't see well enough out here, I don't think, to be able to hit it.
Yeah.
Just arguing with some
This
random
mask
person.
really makes it this makes it really difficult
Oh, yeah, 'cause you
to
like-
aim at anything close. It makes it really hard. Damn, you guys have Patty as a sponsor?
It's a Thai restaurant.
Guys ready? Let's do this.
This is funny.
Okay,
This is literally the
just a little bit
start of the
leg.
game.
And there's
Nobody
still
is moving.
guys
There's like
moving.
6 of us standing in back centers.
Okay. So we got like, I think you already got shot. You got an old one there. Still, it's a little better. Okay. What are we gonna do, guys? So someone should just go to the snake.
You drive me crazy. I'll look for the concrete Sunday. I'll go after tomorrow.
We should just all stay here and no one move. At the very end, just shoot
And then just
everyone.
spread out.
All of us just shoot just at the very end. Just he's actually playing though, so I don't know.
It is kind of funny.
Guys.
There's like
Is there like
there's
a bunker I could go to?
4 of us just kind of standing around, and this guy's like freaking out.
He's actually playing though, so I don't know. Jeez, guys. Is there like a bunker I could go to up here? Nope. there's like people. I don't want to go to the small ones. So funny. Oh, there we go. We got a little movement.
I don't know why we had so many people. It's like 15 or 20 on 20 or something crazy
Oh
shit.
yeah, I see that.
I think it's
See
the
that
game
guy?
right before lunch, so we all like piled over here.
So far away, I can't see. Oh, he got shot in the hopper! I don't know, that guy. His gun's still in the open.
Oh, yeah, I do.
See him, dude, he's got shot like twice.
The one went red, right?
In the God, I think it's Snake 1. He's like shooting inside.
Gotta get him out of there. There you go.
He's gotten shot.
Get his ass out of
Someone else shot him when I was shooting at him.
No! No one! No one before your ass!
He just got a major.
Someone threw something in the air. And it
over
looked
the
like
top of this, really easy.
Take 50 still on! 3 to 50 still on!
I don't even know what's going on. This is unexciting.
It's kind of scary though.
Snake. I don't even think I moved to this game. Yeah, I don't even think anything happened. I think I just kind of walked around. So long. There's one. Let's see what we do in this one. Oh yeah, this is the game where I just freaking stayed in this corner and like shot at the corner the whole time. Because we had like a Dorito 2 guy.
Snake 1! Snake, guys, snake!
Look at all the people back center. It's so funny. There's so many people back center, it's great. Alright. You're an idiot. We're gonna like kick this person out of here. We're gonna remove that person. Oh no, that was just deleting. Okay. Now, this person that wears cashmere on the weekends won't, I don't know. He just keeps telling me that, like, they have concrete at the paintball field. I'm like, I don't know, dude. Okay. Like, I've never seen concrete there. I mean, what are you talking about? Like, why does it matter anyway? Like, the place has been open for 15 years, and, like, they've never had problems. I'm not quite sure. Everyone's mad at something, though. He wasn't really, like... He's just being a jackass to me, and I don't really care about it. Then they start calling people names. Like, what are we doing here, you idiot? I don't want to deal with you. See, it's all I did this game was, like, shoot at this corner guy and, like, try to, like, stop them from moving down the tape because we had that, like, Dorito guy. Everyone's really good, too. So, I mean, most of these people have been playing as long as I have, you know, like 10, 20 years, or they're playing on tournament teams or something like that. So, everybody's pretty experienced.
Let's go, I did it.
I don't know.
He's not been playing 20 years.
That guy yelling in back center is making me nervous.
Some people just play serious. It's like, oh.
Back right's on the tape the whole time. Back right's on tape the whole time.
Hey, you got 340.
I'm reading your guys' comments.
Hey, that Dorito's a kill. That Dorito's a kill. Back right still, though. Back right still on tape.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that's cool about paintball is that we're all like, there's so many random people out here, right? Like, I'm almost 40. Kid playing next to me is like, you know, 12 or something like that. And then it's like a 60-year-old on the other side. So it's really kind of cool that like we can all just kind of like intermingle, and like it's really neat for the kids to be able to play with like adults and like, you know, peers that are older than them. It's kind of neat and fun. I know for sure when I was younger playing paintball, a lot of those older adults had influence on me, so it's a good and bad thing, I guess. I shoot like my whole goddamn hopper, 4 pods at this corner guy.
I can't shoot all this paint. Yep. Bingo.
Diversity. Yeah, paintball's a fairly-ish diverse. It probably matters where you live. I mean, we got a big, huge age group. I mean, here in, you know, in Sacramento, we have a lot of like,
there's
a lot of
almost
Asian
unlimited
people that
bad
play
guys.
paintball.
There's too
Yeah,
many.
I mean, I know Asian guys that play, black guys that play, I know deaf guys that play, no blind people.
Well,
Although I
know.
think a blind person has played Cat Village.
Nope. I mean, I can, but it's danger. Hey, one of the Doritos is hot for sure.
You're 22 and your dad's 42.
Back
God damn.
right.
You know, you realize that, like,
one.
your dad is only 4 years younger than I am? You think about that? Does that seem right?
Yep.
I'm never gonna grow up, guys.
Right in front of you!
See how much I stick out in the open? One thing that's kind of good about, like, you know, watching a lot of this footage back, I don't think I shot that guy. One thing that's good about watching this footage back is, dude, look how much I'm in the open. You kind of can't tell, but, like, really, like, you know, someone over here can easily shoot me. You know, you can't see what I'm pointing at. Someone, like, you know, in the middle of the field could easily shoot me right here, and I can't really see them. You know, they can sneak a ball, like, right through that hyperball tube and that barrel and easily shoot me.
Hey, kill from the 50 snag!
You know, so it's a good idea to, like, I'm gonna turn the air conditioner. Yeah, so it's good to...
Whoa!
That's the first time I've ever ran out of air with an EMEC. Yeah, it's good to be able to watch this back so you can actually see, like, you know, if, you know, you're trying to get better at least, you can actually watch this stuff back and see if you're, like, good or bad or...
Dorito 2, back right.
Making mistakes. Because in the moment, it's a little hard to remember what you did and what was going on. The heck? I have no idea what just happened. Well, maybe the video file's bad. That's weird. It, like, doesn't go past there. Okay. Well, that's that, I guess. What is happening? I want to try another one. We're going to see if this works yet again.
Jesus.
Somebody should try to.
I wonder if this is working.
Dang.
Oh, that file's definitely corrupt. Okay. We're not going to look at that anymore. Anyway. That's done. Okay. Well. It's kind of boring to watch. I always want to go to the paintball field and, like, make gameplay stuff, and it's always so boring. It's, like, just so boring to, like, put into full video form. But if you guys want, you can go to the Paintball Ruin My Life store and buy some headbands. Or you can go to the Paintball Ruin My Life Facebook group and, yeah, raffles, shit. You know what's actually a pretty good deal? Coming up here, there's going to be I'm all, like, backwards, right there. The bunkerkings.com website, if you use promo code PBRML15, you can get 15% off, which is pretty good. I mean, it's on top of all the other discounts they have on their website. So sometimes you can... Freddie wants to know, LV2 or LV 1.6? I want a pop-it gun next, but I don't know if the extra cost is really worth it. I think it depends, right? Like, what's an LV 1.6 going for? What is, like, the average price? I mean, I think that if you're looking at brand new guns right now, I'd probably just buy the LV2, you know? It's like, what, $100, $200, $300 more? Why not? Why not? I think that if you're looking at used stuff, I think that the price discrepancy is probably going to be bigger. So, I don't know. It just depends, right? It just depends. I don't know. One thing that's good about, like, these paintball guns is they're not like a lot of the other things. 700s, they're used for 700s. That's a good deal. I mean, that's a really good deal. I mean, if you can get an LV1, like a 1.6 or a 1.5 for like $700, that's good. I mean, they're very good. So like 1600 pretty much versus 700. Yeah, I mean, it's probably not worth that much more money. But what I was going to say is, yeah, I mean, if it's double the price, it's probably not worth it. More than double. But I don't know, you know. What I was going to say is that one of the things that's good about, like, you know, these paintball guns is they're not really coming out all that often, you know. You got to think that really the LV 1.6 is really just an LV1, you know, and that thing came out over 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago now. So, you know, if you bought the LV1 10 years ago, you know, the newer one just came out. So it's not like if you buy the LV2 for, you know, that $1,600 that, you know, another, in a year, there's going to be an LV3. You know, it's not like phones or, you know, computers or whatever. They're not like coming out with new models that often. So even if you spend that $1,600, it's not like, oh man, a new one comes out in a year. You know, you're probably going to, you know, see an LV3 in, you know, 6 years or more. So they're expensive and that price difference is dramatic, but at least you're getting like, you know, years of use out of the thing. It's not going to feel old in 6 months when they come out with a new one. You know, like my phone broke the other day and I had to buy, you know, a new phone. And it's like, this sucks because there's a new phone. It's going to come out in a year. It sucks to buy, you know, a brand new phone because no one's going to come out in a year. AF, I hate the ergonomics of the LB2, but I like the trigger. I love the ergonomics of the Geo 4, but hate the trigger. Yeah, I'd agree with that, I think. But the Geo 4 trigger is the same exact thing, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. It's the same trigger. It's probably just like the trigger frame feels different. You know, it uses the same like mounting system and the same trigger face system and stuff. So it should feel similar, but definitely the whole gun feels so different that the triggers are probably just going to feel different too. I don't know. I used to, when I originally picked up the LV2, I thought it was huge, you know? I thought that, here's one right here. I thought that it was just really, really big. I mean, it is a really big gun, but, you know, I kind of got used to it. I, like, watched myself playing with it and watched back, like, the footage of me playing with the thing, and I was like, you know, I actually hold this. I actually like the way, like, I hold this gun. So, but I got big hands, right? So I think that these kind of fit my hands maybe a little bit better than the average person. But I do think that I probably would pick the Geo 4 for ergonomics. One thing I like about the Geo 4 is the distance, like this right here on the Geo 4 is like much smaller. So you can kind of get like a better like grip around the bottom of the gun, where this is, you know, pretty wide. But they are narrow, which is cool. Yeah, the LV2. It shoots really well, but I don't think it's going to shoot any different than that LV 1.6 or the LV1. So if performance is like the only thing that matters, the LV 1.6 and that Geo 2 really are going to kind of shoot exactly the same. So JDM, I went from the CZR to the DSR Plus and don't regret it. The DSR is awesome. I really like the DSR much, much more than the Shocker. For me, kind of like I was saying earlier, I think that the most important thing for all these paintball guns is just reliability. You know, because if it feels better in your hands and is quieter and whatever, but only works half the time, none of that's going to matter. So you need better reliability. That's the most important thing. So for me, I like that DSR Plus because it's more reliable than the Shocker. And it does shoot really well. I like the ergonomics, I think, more of the DSR because the grips are a little bit bigger. It fits my hands better. But, you know, I kind of trust the DSR more than I trust the Shocker. That's me. I mean, you might get someone else that says something different, but no question the Planet Eclipse guns are more reliable. Joshua, would it be worth it to put a freak barrel on the OG Etha, or should I buy a new gun? The original Etha? Like the one with like the metal body, like the colored metal body that was like blue and red and stuff. I hated those guns. So I would probably buy a different gun. I mean, I would look, if you want something better, I mean, either the Etha 2 and the Etha 3 are fantastic. They're much, much better. They're really completely different guns. They just kind of share the name. And both of those guns, the Etha 2 and the Etha 3, both come with fantastic barrels. So I don't even think it's really, you really don't have a reason to upgrade, I don't think, as much with the Etha 2 and the Etha 3. I mean, I used, nope, I thought that was going to be, I don't know. I use a stock barrel almost every time I play with those guns. So, like that, video we were watching, this gameplay footage a little bit. In this game, that's the EMEC right there. That's the mechanical version of the Etha 2. And that's got the stock barrel from the Etha 2. It's got a stock Planet Eclipse barrel. And I love the things. I mean, I think those stock barrels are fantastic. So I think barrels are barrels at some point, Like if it's made well, it's probably going to shoot well. So. AJ, no problem. It was kind of a question, though. You said, thanks. I trust you more than anyone else I have talked to so far. Thank you. I appreciate it. I think that that's just because I've been talking about paintball for so long. But there's a lot of other people that know, too. Like most of the people at paintball stores should probably be able to steer you in the right direction. I mean, you got to think that sometimes people at paintball stores, though, are trying to sell stuff. So they might not always direct you in the perfect direction, but I think that most people in paintball aren't really doing this for the money. So you're probably going to get like more direct answers out of people. They're not going to like, oh, buy this one because it's better. They'll tell you the truth. Freddie, the E-Tech 6, I would love an E-Tech 6. I really liked my E-Tech 5, and it's always a gun that I forget about. Nope, I don't think that raffle's full. We can please go buy raffle tickets. Nope. You can win yourself an LV2 in the raffle. There's a link in the description of this video to an LV2 raffle. Raffle? I see what you did there. Raff. It's gone. Well, it's almost 4 o'clock, guys. Air conditioner's coming back on. Yeah, there's a raffle. Go to the link in the description of this video. There's a link to the Paintball Ruined My Life Facebook group where I am selling raffle tickets for an LV2 raffle. I think I don't remember the exact number of tickets, but tickets are $20 a piece. I think that I just added $40. I don't know. I think there's 80. Yeah, there's got to be 80 tickets. That sounds right. 82. I think there's 82 tickets. I plopped on an extra $40 so I could pay for shipping. Yep. Raffles. What else is going on around here? Well, guys, I don't know. I kind of go to the bathroom. What am I doing next? I know the next video is coming out on this channel. I worked on... what is this? Did Digest? I got an email from Digest now. This is a let's fuck it. Let's watch this, guys. We're gonna see what this is all about. Let's take this over to this window. So Digest sent me this email for, well, I mean, they sent it to kind of everyone. It's just like an email list. This email, browser, Yo, yo. Let's see how this plays if we, like, have to stop playing it. Because of the playback or some weirdness. Die Paintball. There's Keith DeVitt. There's Nick. He's gonna get... You better watch where he's going. He's gonna run into something. This is an hour long. I don't even know who that is. No idea. So this is made by Die, the NXL Chicago Die Paintball feature film. This is long. I don't know if we're gonna hold this.
Hey, wait over, man.
I like this.
Dialing it in for tomorrow.
I wish we could see more of this stuff.
Truly making it the best on the market. You're not gonna get any better. Just knock on the door, kick somebody's teeth in, and you bear it.
CS3 at World Cup. I imagine there'll be a CS3 at World Cup. It sure does look like it. I mean, we kind of saw some, like, you know, spy shots and stuff of it, so it looks like that we'll see something. You know what pants I really like? I just thought of that. The new pants from the new Carbon, like, EC pants are really cool.
That was real good. Chew it up.
I mean, this music is awful. You know, they probably could have tried to choose better music for this stuff. Is this just all gameplay? It's just all game footage? Yep. That's okay. Rebirth of the Revolution. Where's my Revy? I got a Revy around here. Look at that. I know I have a Revolution. I don't know where it's at though. I think it's this. I thought it was in here. Oh, there it is. My Revolution. They discontinued these, it's just too expensive to make them. That's the Speedster. This is a water polo ball. How many pro teams are sponsored by Die? I don't know. 3? I don't know, honestly. Well, definitely the Ironman, and then Level, and then Russian Legion, and I don't know. I truly don't know. I think 3. That sounds right. There might be a couple more. Look at all that rain. I am not used to playing paintball in the rain, that's for sure. I thought that rain was fake. So just so you guys know, this rain noise is not real. That's not real rain. I also think that this rain is fake too. I don't think that the rain is real either. They might have added a little bit of rain. The Empire Limited pants from 2012 are the best. I still wear them. Aren't they like 4 pounds though? They're so heavy. Oh, Hurricanes. Oh, the Hurricanes. X Factor for sure. They use the hoppers, right? They don't use the clip. They don't use die guns though. Do the Hurricanes use die guns? I don't even know. I don't know anything about the Hurricanes though. So
Sometimes it goes this way, sometimes it goes that way.
X Factor for sure used their hoppers.
Hey, good on them for hitting their shots, but like we're very rarely gonna win that. So don't hang your head about playing that overtime point and not pulling it out.
Brandon, buy a rotor or a spire. I prefer the IR, the spire IR. This thing is ridiculous. I mean, this thing is stupid. It is so heavy. I mean, it's huge. Look at how big it is.
1, 2, 3, team!
We're gonna switch back real fast. So look at the control and like this thing. It's like insane. You know, like it is so big. It's kind of dark in fact here, but it's just a very big hopper. It's really heavy. This is the control. The spire is about the same size as that thing. So these are neat. Maybe? I don't know. It's so heavy. It's crazy. It's like double the weight. It's gnarly. I don't even know if you can hear me because the music's so loud though. Hurricanes or eclipse guns. It sounds right. I mean, they were Hurricanes used eclipse guns before.
Game finished.
6-1. I'm pretty sure all the Russians are going to be here as well, so they are not like, you know, fighting in the war. Go crazy. Go crazy. I've jammed my Spire 4, but it was a wet paint issue. Yeah, I mean, that black... I don't like that. The editing isn't really that bad on this. I mean, I don't... Kind of good. It's not actually bad. Your Spire jammed. That's no good. Spires are very uncommon to jam. The die rotor is probably the more common hopper to jam. Smotrov, he's real good. Real good. Yeah, he's probably one of the top 15 players. He's the best player ever, I think. Alexander Britnikov is literally, I think, the best paintball player ever. I don't think there's a question. I mean, I think that there's maybe a couple other guys because they played longer. I mean, you could say maybe Ryan Greenspan because he's had that longevity, but skill-wise, Britnikov might be the best player ever. He seriously is, like, it's crazy. I don't know. My favorite Pope player, if asking that question, I think my favorite player to watch is Brian Smith from Tampa Bay Damage. He's probably not the best player, but he's super smooth. I like Brian Smith. Karzalev, he's also real good. Good game paintball? Or good game park? The DSR mech frame. Yeah, I will, for sure. At some point, for sure. I was thinking about that, because I gotta have a gun, though. I don't really have a DSR. I gotta figure that out. I'd probably borrow something, or I don't know. Bunker King Supreme Joggers. I mean, they're not bad. I mean, all these pants are not bad. I mean, there's so very
No points.
few differences between them. You know, there's like so many pants, and they're all fairly the same. Or relatively the same thing. I can't even, like...
10 seconds.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's hard to even like say which one's better or the differences because they're literally all the same thing. You know, they all have like the same style knees and the same style cuffs and the same pocket places. And like, there's so many pants that like, yeah, they're good. You know, whereas sometimes it's been possible to say what pants are best or, you know, whatever, but there's so many pants out now. It's hard to say like what's best. And honestly, I haven't seen them all. So, yeah, I've definitely felt those Bunker King ones, but there's a lot of pants I haven't felt. Someone's talking about those, like, Dyson pants or Danzig. I don't know if that's that. I don't know anything about those.
We go up to the semi-final, and we beat AC Dallas, so tough team. Very good break.
The dye carbon pants, those are kind of cool looking, though. The ones that, the new, we're going to go to Carbon's website real fast. Carbon Paintball. The new pants I really like. I am a fan of Yeah, these are really kind of interesting. So these, I mean, they just look like pants, right? Like they don't look like they have any layers or anything. They're just like one piece, but really under the knees, you can kind of maybe see right there. There's actually like thicker material, like adhered together. So it's like one pant, and then they like epoxy or not epoxy, really not epoxy. They probably heat those pieces of fabric together and like meld the fabric. So on the knee on the inside, you could say it's like heat pressed on. It's like a thicker material, like say like in this area of the knee. It's not thick. It's probably like double the thickness of the regular pant. It's really kind of cool. They're really actually neat pants. I like them quite a bit. My problem though, I think the only thing that I noticed that I didn't really like, I think the crotch is too long. Like it doesn't look bad there, but you look in the back and it looks like super long. The crotch was too long. And for me, they don't go to my feet. They're like this high above my feet with the XL on. So they don't fit my body at all. But I like these because they're not, they're not jogger fit necessarily. They're kind of like more of a normal pant. They still have like a normal like pant cuff leg. But you can even kind of see right there, this crotch just feels too low, and I had to wear them like a little bit higher than I'd want to. But I like them a lot. I mean, they kind of remind me of like, oh God, I can't spell Arc'teryx. Oh, nope. What am I doing? Arc'teryx? Arc'teryx. It really reminds me of this Arc'teryx stuff. How it's like, we'll say these shell jackets. It really reminds me kind of like the material they're using on like all of these like high-end, I don't know, we'll say performance apparel. I really like, and they're $150, which is cool. I mean, there's a lot of paintball pants that are, close to $200. So also really like this mask. I love these freaking masks. So anyway, what are your thoughts on Ronnie Dizon's new clothing? I don't really know. I know it's made by HK. That's about all. That's literally the extent of what I know about it. Yeah, I like those carbon pants. They're pretty cool. It's just a string holding them up, which makes me think they would be uncomfortable on the field after a full day. I don't really think so. I mean, maybe if it matters how tight you have that, like, cinched it down. I actually prefer that. I actually like that, like, simpler closure style. I'm looking around for pants because, like, all the pants I have actually have that style. I've been wearing the HK Army. That's not what I wanted to do. I've been wearing the HK Army TRK Air pant. I've been wearing, these for quite some time. I mean, really, a couple months, and that's not that long. Quite some time, 2 weeks, and I like them. They've got that like, draw or that, not drawstring, but that like, shoelace style closure, but having that thicker. Yeah, having that like thicker waistband might make it a little bit more comfortable. I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care. I don't really notice though. That shoelace though, if you have to like tighten it really tight, I could for sure, because it's so thin, it's like gonna dig into your sides maybe or something. Yeah. Well, I've been doing this live stream for a long time. Almost 2 hours, guys. All right. I go to the bathroom. The built... Yeah, Carbon... I think Carbon... They made a... Carbon. Did they have one thing I did not like? They had equipment. You'd think that like equipment would be in there, but I don't know, apparel. Am I thinking of Carbon? Yeah. They had that like weird belt closure thing on these. I didn't really like that. I didn't like the idea of having like hard stuff right there. One of the things I like about the newer paintball pants is they've kind of gotten rid of all those hard things. The old paintball pants, they used to have like, you know, we've probably all seen that, like kind of like side cinch closure thing. And they had these like big clips right here and they're really annoying. So I like how like all these pants, at least at the top, you know, have a little bit softer, but I don't like that. Like, I think they had that metal clip in the front, which I don't really like. That like belt style thing. Yep. Where do you shop for paintball gear? Most of the time I go to sacpaintball.com. Not .com. I go to Sac Paintball, the local paintball store. Sac Paintball, right here. Sac Paintball store. This is their website. Oh, look at that right there. Oh, we can take a tour. Check this out. Look at that. See, this is where they keep their Carbon stuff. How old is this photo? Yeah, it's pretty old. This is like 3 years. 2 years? 3.5 years? I don't know. Sac Paintball store. It's a fantastic store. I mean, they're very, very well stocked. I mean, I said this picture is old, but the store pretty much looks like that now. Or it's got more stuff now, I would say. There are a lot of tank options. They always have tons of tanks. Oh, no, this picture's newer than 3 years old, but there's always a ton of tanks. They've got like hoppers and stuff over here. Paintball guns. Man, this is pretty cool. Like, I didn't know they had this one here. They put this like cool walkthrough thing up here. Yeah. Fantastic place. I worked here for a very short period of time. I worked here for like a year, 2 days a week. Oh, look at the LV 1.6 just sitting there on the counter. Oh, no, it says LV 2. Wow, this is way new. I guess I could have looked at the guns on the wall. Maybe this is like way, way new. Oh no, there's some LV2s right there. Or older than that. Great paintball store. Here's their wall of masks. I think that this is one of the better parts, honestly, about going to an actual store, is that you can try some of this stuff on. You know, I always say that like it's always kind of like a personal preference, whether, you know, what kind of mask you like. And, you know, if you're at, oh God, you're at, you know, if we're at, go over here, if we're at Sac Paintball, you know, you can have a whole mask wall to try on. And they got a bunch of masks up here in all different colors. What else is around here? There's some packs. Sac Paintball. Anyway. Okay, guys. I'm going to go because I want to go eat, go to the bathroom. You know, stuff like that. Okay, guys. I'm going to try to do one of these next Thursday, this coming Thursday. So again, in 6 days. So keep an eye out. And I'll catch you guys on the flip side.